drop shot. It is not a new stroke. There I go again. A drop shot is nothing more than a backhand or a forehand hit with a little less power. Hold that ball on your racket a little longer. Get the feeling that the ball belongs to that racket. Hold on to it. Don't give it away. No racket acceleration on contact. Once you get this feeling, open the face slightly, where you put a little reverse spin on the ball. That makes the ball hit and almost come back to you. The opponent must rush forward, and if they're able to reach the ball, they are often off balance or out of position, setting the stage for your attacking winner, a passing shot, or even a lob. Once again, the key is to disguise the shot until you actually make contact. Before that contact, your opponent cannot detect whether you will hit a full ground stroke or this, the most underrated offensive shot in the game. Remember, the racket actually carries the ball towards the net, slowing down at contact rather than accelerating. And that's called a drop shot with a little reverse spin. We keep coming back to the mini tennis game. In your warm-up drills, before playing singles or doubles, taking a lesson, or just practicing, spend the first 10 minutes playing mini tennis. To keep the ball between the service lines, you will have to apply the drop shot techniques, holding on to the ball with a slightly open face to impart a little reverse spin. This is notably different from the mini tennis, where rapid racket head acceleration is used for the topspin and angle shots. In contrast, in this mini tennis drill, the racket decelerates at contact and even opens slightly to apply the reverse spin. Expand your mini game, hitting this drop shot from all positions inside the baseline area. Practice it. You'll get a brand new weapon in your attacking game of tennis.
Backing your opponent up farther and farther is real important, but it's also important to mix it up by not letting them know what you're going to do, like hitting a drop shot every now and then.
That's pretty. That is a very nice stroke.
And if you notice here in the replay exactly where in the court I was when I hit that drop shot, I wasn't behind the baseline on the low percentage shot. I was inside the baseline in control of the point. When you're playing somebody and you play an attacking game like I always choose to do, and you're really pushing him back and pushing him back, it seems like every time he takes a step back, the harder you have to hit it to push him back another step. And I remember one match when I was playing, I kept pushing the player back, and eventually he'd run the ball down. I ended up losing the point. And I came off the court, and Nick said to me, he says, you know what, when you're pushing somebody that far back, he says, throw in a drop shot. Who cares if you miss it? Let the guy not know what you're going to do. Therefore, you bring him in, and your big power shot will be all the more effective.
The drop shot. You have got to make believe that you're going to come up and hit the biggest forehand of your life. And then at the last second, open up the racket head just slightly, puts a little spin on the ball, hold that ball on that racket a little longer, and that ball's going to go right over the net.